Hi amigos, this is Cris Linnares. I'm international women's coach, Brazilian psychologist, and a Midwest messy mom. For the last decade, I've been living in Fargo, North Dakota. Yeah, amigos, I moved from Brazil. Me loca? You betcha. I want to connect with the local locals. So if you are local locals, if you are able to keep your passion, to feel inspired, to sizzle, even when life is sub-zero, please give me the honor to get to know your secret and how can you keep a happy mind in a crazy world. With another local loco. This one, she's crazy. So Rachel, actually, when I made a post on my Facebook, a desperate post, like I'm searching for happy minds in a crazy world. You sent me this message right away. It's like, hey, I love to be here. And then you sent me this email. She sent me this beautiful article that actually the local paper want to publish about the magic of living the winter in the Midwest. And so I'm like, I need to tap into your mind because it's so hard for me, you know, and not just for me. Like if you see the people that struggle with a seasonal affective disorder. So this is not a joke. As a psychologist, I like to see life as a metaphor. So I think you don't need to be in Fargo, North Dakota to feel that you are going through the winters of your life. And that's why I appreciate you give me the honor to tap into your heart and your mind. I read your article, and actually I'm going to publish, if you don't mind, under I'm going to put a link so you can check what she wrote about being the winter. And so Rachel, what is being the winter for you?
What's wrong with me, in other words?
Yeah, what's wrong with you?
Oh man, well, so I grew up in the Midwest. I think also just kind of growing up in the culture here, you grow up playing outside year round. Grow up kind of picking up your parents' sports that they grew up with. So I grew up snowmobiling, grew up cross-country skiing in school for gym, just kind of growing up for a love of enjoying the outdoors year-round and enjoying the beauty of wherever you live. It's so important to cherish your life. Every day is a gift. Every way that you spend every minute of every day is kind of feeding your mental health and is feeding your relationships. So going out with friends to go skiing, to go skating, to play some hockey, you know, after work, or to go for a snowmobile ride.
I loved when you're saying, you know, you got to see life as a gift every day and take the best of it. Who taught you this mindset?
The church. I grew up a Christian, going to church, and I think the chance...
I grew up Christian. I don't have that mindset. In the winter, I'm like, God, what I'm doing here? So what is
I
about
think mental health of a person, your outlook on life, your level of positivity. Are you constantly running circles of negative comments in your life? Are you believing the worst about people? Do you have trust issues? And I've just noticed in my own life that those people aren't happy, and I want to be happy. So what do happy people do? I'm highly logical, so I guess I've just done the mental and emotional math of watching other people. And people who speak positively, who have good thoughts, who look at life as a gift, who see people in their life as a gift and want to cherish those moments with them no matter what they're doing.
You wrote something beautiful about the meaning of...
So the Danish have this word.
Yes, I want you to share. It's so beautiful. I'm like, it's poetic. It's still cold, but it's poetic. And I love that.
So this word is called hygge. And I don't know if I'm pronouncing it as the Danish do, but in Denmark they have this word. Essentially it translates as coziness, but the Danish think a more appropriate translation is intentional intimacy. It's meant to be spent, intentional intimacy, with friends, loved ones, and family members. So.
And do you believe the winter is a moment that we can express more this hygge light?
I think so.
Okay.
I think it's easier to sit in front of a cozy fireplace, share a warm drink, a glass of wine. You know, there's more opportunity to do that. I don't know about you, but in the summer, I'm at the lakes. So I'm out on the water, and not that you can't invite friends to come out on the lakes with you, but it's just a more seemingly chaotic time where people plan vacations, road trips. You know, they're at their lake cabins, or their time is split up differently with family.
If I tell you, Rachel, I got you an amazing job in Florida, would you move?
Probably not.
Why?
The seasons, the magic of winter and Christmas, seeing Christmas lights on palm trees. I mean, that's
how I grew up.
I felt
my Santa Claus had like shorts. It's true. It's 100 degrees outside, and he's all sweaty when he tries to dress like your Santa Claus.
And I mean, that's just a difference of your normal and my normal.
He has like a flowery shirt, and he still has the white beard.
And I can understand and appreciate your normal. And I'd love to visit. Take me to Brazil. I will go for 2 weeks.
Not in Christmas though.
I just won't move.
No.
Yeah, not during Christmas. To me, that's what winter is. It's refreshing, it's restarting, it's quiet and silent and calm, and you know, a really great season to be reflective.
I just feel like staying in Fargo for the rest of my life after this interview. You know, I was on the way here thinking sometimes, like, why am I here, right, for 14 years? I believe we are put in places that, you know, you can be kicking, screaming, but there's a lesson. In the season that you are, in the place that you are, you know, you talked about God a lot, and imagine that you have a conversation with God and you ask God, why did you send some people to Fargo, North Dakota? Because it's different when you are born here, like, I'm here because of my family.
Right.
Why do you think he sent people? What is the lesson?
Oh gosh, a lesson, Chris. This is so deep.
Yeah.
I think loving people and finding joy in your life every day. And then also, secondly, just finding joy in every day and finding those things that make you happy, that get you outside, that get you active, that help build relationships with people.
Beautiful. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
That was beautiful. I just love to talk to Rachel. It truly touched my heart. Sometimes but she almost like took my right to complain. You know, when somebody is able to see the world in such a better way that you look yourself like, wow, I felt bad, because sometimes it's hard for me to go to the place in my mind that she was sharing, that she finds joy just to be alive. That life is a gift. You know, we go through seasons in our life that we are invited to have this intimacy with ourselves, intimacy with God, intimacy with others. So there was a part of me like, do I have some issues with intimacy? What I got from this conversation with Rachel is to try to see life every day, no matter the season that we are in it, as a gift, as an opportunity to find joy, and especially find joy when it's hard to find. I gotta sit on that. That was a good one.